It's your lame, relatable teen gal again. Crap. Hi, I'm Jordan, and welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're not, welcome back to another cult meeting. How are you, sister? Okay, sorry. Today we're doing the last and final episode of Murder Mystery because I need to do other things with my non-existent life. Also new intro. You like? Okay. Now before I get on with everything, I want to say a couple things. I know I said there would be like 3 more parts for this. Oops, somebody texted me. I have friends. Oh my gosh, it was my mom. I know they said there would. Oh my god, I can't speak. I know I said there would be like 3 more parts, but I'm just gonna like put all those parts together into one final piece because like, honestly, those like smaller parts they were like fun to write because it looked long, but then like once I did them, they were like boring and short, and I don't really like that. So, this is a final one. So yeah, there will be 3 point of views in this one. First Miles, Ruby, and then it's just like a narrator point of view. So, if you are indeed new and haven't watched part 1 or 2 yet, please go do so because they are sufficient for clues. So pause during a part of this video if you want and comment who you think who is causing all of this. But as you see, lads and gentlewomen, I am a plot twister user. So I can't English. You're probably all wrong. Ha. However, I do not want any spoilers in the comment section. Do not. Okay? Don't. Go stare at a tree or sit in the corner. Just do not. Also, this might be a bit dark or crazy because it's a mystery. If you like this episode, mysteries, or series in general, give it a thumbs up and subscribe because my subscriber family is trash, but it's a best trash family ever, okay, hun? One last thing, I go in storytelling mode, so I might be speaking as a character if you like ever get confused what I'm saying in a part. Finally, let's go. Miles. This town was supposed to be like a fairy tale. Instead, it was just a dreadful, repetitive nightmare that was even worse than my dreams. But of course, my dreams used to be good, but ignore that. All my friends were sleeping, so I decided to sneak out. It's not like they care, right? I'm sure Jessa's happy now that Ruby is probably dead. I saw her, I hope. I like Jessa, but I mean, come on. It's like she never cared for any of us. And Ruby being the most sensitive was probably just a stepping stone for Jessa to get rid of. That was my main theory, Jessa. But no one would ever listen. Not even Riley, a natural-born leader that would always listen to other people's ideas. I don't care if I get caught by Mr. or Mrs. Wilkins. I'm going to go back to Jessa's parents' house and search for clues. I'm still waiting to know what she said she knows. She never even told us. Yes, if you haven't figured out already, I really like Ruby. Maybe a bit too much because she would never like me back. I stepped outside, leaving, and leaves crunching underneath my sneakers almost immediately. I knew someone would wake by that, so I ran. Once I got there, I entered the way we did with Jessa. I searched everywhere, yet couldn't find a thing. All until I fell on the way out and discovered dirt raising up. Underneath was a suitcase. I looked around and opened it slowly. Inside was a book. I read it word by word, detail by detail, and oh my god. I think I just solved the mystery of everything. And then everything went black. Ruby's point of view. Can anybody hear me? Am I dead? I screamed. Everything was pitch black, but then changed to a dull light of what the day was really. It all started out with me in the park, and now I'm here. Whatever here is, I don't want in. I want one of my friends. Well, Max, Miles, Jessa, or Riley. I wasn't really sure if they considered me one, but with endless people dying or missing each day, I could understand. You can't trust anyone. All of a sudden, though, I heard a voice, a familiar one. I felt like I could trust it immediately, but I still couldn't see anything. Can you open your eyes? The voice said. I knew it! Miles? My eyes opened and I fell. Ruby! He came over and helped me up. And he stayed there until our lips collided. Did he just kiss me on purpose? I backed away. I'm so sorry. He backed away too. I went over and hugged him, and he looked surprised by that. Did you read the paper? I said to him, breaking the hug awkwardly. You found it too? He said, still surprised. That's apparently how I blacked out. I had to for a moment. We have to solve this, Miles. We know how to. We have to go. To Max, Jessa, and Riley. Quick, I replied. Oh yeah, let's not go to Jessa, okay? He said, now looking away, but I could tell the surprise was gone. Why not? I don't trust her, okay? She might have done this to you. I did it to myself, but you just blacked out of the blue. Well, at least for all I know. I mean, the book wasn't around you. Wait, when did you read it, Ruby? Holy crap, Miles. I think someone read it to me while I was passed out. See? Shouldn't go to Jessa. But Miles, Jessa probably trusts us and doesn't as much as we do and don't her. You're stubborn. You're like an old married couple, a voice chips in. Jessa! So I see you found out, Jessa said, I knew Jessa would be snappy, but I'd never seen something like this to her before. It was like evil. It was so surreal. You know too? Yes. Want me to break down some more, lovebirds? Miles and I looked at each other. You know this has been happening forever. Someone knew here my parents were government officials. You read the paper the first government officials of this town made 200 years ago. A paper designed as the monarch effect, which is completely different than the butterfly effect. Yes, so hush. If you read the paper and see it's by the government, you'll get so paranoid because of news and the high priorities of them to be doing such a thing, you'll believe or do anything. It says you go missing after that paper? You do, but in reality, you only black out. You guys came back, but everybody else can't. You're all the chosen. And me. The reason nobody sees these bodies laying around is because we're all caught up in being terrified for our own lives. They just blend in. Not for me, though. Lucky little me sees it all. Because when the time came, my parents tested it on me. But I passed and never even blacked out. So they paid me to keep secret and be friends with you guys. But I know you don't care about me. Act up. Let's go home and call it a night. Jess almost laughed after she said that, but I knew it wasn't a laugh of, oh, I'm so funny, like she does sometimes. It was much more deep. Oh my god. Jessa, you're not being let go of that easy, Miles said, and I smiled proud. I knew it would take him a lot to say that. We do care about you, but just like the monarch effect, we're driving ourselves crazy and thinking about things not true. He went on. And you do realize we have to tell everyone else. But I have a plan in the meantime. We trick your parents into doing this monarch effect. We prove our point that they're crazy for torturing us, and we'll start a new town. It'll take long, but it'll be so worth it, Miles said, and I laughed. Tricking my parents would never work, Jessa said, biting her lip, but we all know she wanted to do it badly. If they could trick us so easily, it'll be the same for them. So Jessa, Riley, and Ruby told the others about the plan and the monarch effect. It caused some fighting, but it all ended with a hug and a big laugh at Jessa's parents. And of course Riley took charge, and afterwards they went home and relaxed. But Max wasn't relaxing, as he was playing out some sick tunes. He was really good at DJing, okay? It was quite a story, but they were glad to have adventured it with each other, finally making each other friends.